Bulldog News.
Good morning, I'm Skylar Seaborn from Miss Eldridge's 5th grade class.
And I'm Mariki Beakley from Miss Lawrence's 5th grade class, reporting from WCAE News Broadcast Center.
We have some great things happening throughout our school, and we want to tell you about it.
In the studio, we have some CAE scholars with the morning announcement.
Take it away, scholars!
Good morning, faculty, staff, and students. We represent the fabulous 4th grade team. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, school pledge, and school rules? Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
School pledge. Today I'll do my best to be the best. I'll listen, I'll follow directions, I'll be honest, I respect the rights of others. I can learn, I will learn.
School rules. Enter the building quietly. Walk on the right side of the hall should go foul. Talking in the hall is not allowed. No playing in the restroom. You should not carry on personal conversation in the cafeteria serving line. You may talk softly at the lunch tables. No swearities are used at option distance at any time. You may not push or play at the water fountain. You must have a hall pass at all times in the hallways. Boys must take hats off while in the building. You should not talk while announcements are being made over the intercom. Thank you. You may be seated.
The character word for the week is accountability, and it means responsibility and liability.
Our social and emotional core competency of the week is responsible decision-making, reflection, and review of all that you have learned. And it means demonstrating your listening skills. Please pause for the next 40 seconds to reflect on our social and emotional positive behavior that we should display.
Thank you. Cleveland Avenue's poem of the month is I Dream a World by Langston Hughes. I dream a world where man, no other man will scorn, where love will bless the earth, and peace is past adorn. I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps our soul, nor avarice brights our day. A world I dream where black and white, where every race will be, will share the bounties of the earth, and every man is free. Where richness will hang his head and joy like a pearl, attend the needs of all mankind. Of such I dream my world. This has been Deja Grant,
Lisbeth Cortez,
Shia Ramuzu,
Jamali Gresham,
and Jayla Barnett.
Have a great day of teaching and learning.
Atian, what are you doing? I'm looking for the nearest planet to Earth. Wow, let me see. Meet AC, an aerospace engineer for NASA. He talks about his job in building the James Webb Space Telescope.
What we do here is we build the explorers that go on board the spaceships. So anything that goes up and kind of orbits the Earth or goes out into space and visits other planets, we'll build here, but other folks will build our spaceships for us. The James Webb Space Telescope itself is meant to follow up the Hubble telescope. So there are a lot of differences and similarities. So the Hubble orbited the Earth, whereas James Webb, to do its work, it has to go literally almost 1 million miles away from the Earth. And it needs to do that to look in what's called the infrared spectrum. And it needs to operate at a very cold temperature. We're talking like minus 400 degrees F in order for it to do what it needs to do. So this is a scale model of what the eventual James Webb Space Telescope will look like. What we have here is called the secondary or primary mirror. And what happens is light comes in, bounces off of here, goes into the secondary mirror. There's a third mirror, and all of our science instruments are located back here. What's interesting here is with this big primary mirror, it's made out of all sorts of different smaller mirrors, and it's about 6 times larger than the Hubble mirror. What we have down here is called the sun shield. We need to keep all of these instruments cool, and on this side warm. So this side over here, the sun shield, it's almost like you had 1 million SPF sunscreen protecting all of the instruments up at the top. So what's behind me is one of the largest clean rooms on the East Coast. Everyone who works in there has to put on a clean room suit and put on a mask. And it's very important to keep clean because the James Webb Space Telescope is an optical item. So we don't want anything like dust or smudges or anything like that, or oils, to get onto the mirrors. Try your best in school and always try and participate. I think one key trait here and almost anywhere is the ability to speak and listen. So if you're able to answer questions or ask questions in class and become comfortable doing those things, that'll help you out in the long run no matter what you do. If you want something in engineering, looking up things like mechanical engineering drawing classes, things like that, that help you interpret drawings, that will be beneficial.
For more information about the James Webb Space Telescope, go to jwst.nasa.gov. Watch a video about the infrared spectrum at jwst.nasa.gov/beyondvisible.html. And to learn more about space and science, visit kids.gov.
This could be you.
Well, my heart starts sinking and I'm thinking, what's the reason why we holding back from being kind? What's the disease? But then I sense we are fine. It'll all happen one small step at a time. When the world is full of violence and it needs a little kindness, I just sit and pray in silence, and God shows me the signs. Open my eyes, realize we are fine. We are fine. The world is kind, one small act at a time.
Today is the second day of National Random Act of Kindness Week. Today's message is about kindness and empathy. Kindness and empathy are very close related. Kindness is a simple empathy in action. When you understand how someone feels and then do something about it, we are showing kindness, even if sometimes you do not think that anyone notices when you are being kind. Remember the word of the ancient storyteller Aesop: no act of kindness, however small, will go unnoticed.
I'm Skylar Seaborn.
And I'm Ariki Beebe, signing off. And remember,
Let's stem up and deliver.